What's up, guys? This is Average Aaron's Audio Videos again, and today we are not working on the 2003 Dodge Ram. We are going to be working on a Ford F-150. It's a 2016 XLT with a Raptor grille, and I'm putting in an oil separator that I got from JLT Performance. And so hopefully this will keep some of the particulates out from building up inside the engine. And then I'll empty them out of this canister either every 15,000 miles or with the oil change. But I'm going to check it after my oil change just to make sure it doesn't overflow, because that's where the stuff will be, and you empty that out. All right, so first things first. When you're diving in here, you need to take the engine cover off, which I already did. Now, my engine cover is not like the videos on the website, which I will show you guys here in a minute. They don't have one for this particular 2016. They have ones that are close, but this one I want to show you because it's for the 2016 F-150 oil separator. So the main thing I had to do was pull the oil cap off, and then it has a peg stand right here that comes out of, and then those clips all the way in the back that you can see the light's going to go onto it here in just a second. A clip right there, it has to come out of those clips when you get the oil, when you get the engine cover on. And then it'll be on the ground, and it looks like this. Boom, 3.5 liter V6. That's what we got going in there. I obviously need to clean that, but I just got the truck, so give me some time, y'all. All right, so today during this project, I'm joined by my mom. Say hello, Mom.
Hello. Glad to be here.
Sweet. So one of the things when you begin is you're going to be given, I was given anyway, a box about this size with directions that look like this. Now, as I scanned these pictures, there were images that were similar to my engine bay, but not ideal. So this should be my engine bay, 2016, and I'll hold it up side by side here. And you can see that they're not identical. And so that's why I'm doing this video, to give you guys kind of a heads up as to what it looks like when you're doing yours on your 2016 F-150. So first things first for this one, they recommend in the video and in the instructions to find this wire harnessing tab and remove it. And then they're also going to screw in the oil separator holder onto this battery tray. I elected not to do that, and let me show you why. So I had to pull my battery holding bolt out, whatever that's called, and it was this long screw that was right down in here. Let me grab it. Right down in here, and keeps the pressure on the battery. I had to undo this and pull it out so that I could move the battery. And then the reason, and that tool that I used for that was a 5/16 socket head. And then I just jiggled the battery over, and I put the bracket down in here. So this bracket is in here. This oil separator is not attached to it quite yet. And I seated it in there, and then I'm going to tighten it down. It has this fabric in between the battery and the metal, and there's enough space between the positive terminal. Once I tighten it down, it'll stick off over here, so don't got to worry about it touching that. And it should hold in place once I tighten it down, but I'll show you at the end of the video what it looks like. And then I also have to attach the 2 screws on the top underneath right here, and it'll hold itself in place. All right, so the first thing you have to do is remove the original hose that connects I believe it's the PCV valve with the intake manifold. So your PCV valve connector is going to be right here. And then your intake manifold attachment's going to be right here. So the piece that's on there looks like, let me flip it around, this. So you've got the 90-degree elbow here in the back to the PCV valve, and then you've got the straight neck here into the exhaust manifold. So pull this off. You have to undo these little gray clips that you can see here. It just sits down in this portion right here, and not too bad to get off, but I'd keep it in case, just in case you want to revert back to normal and you don't like this modification. All right, so now with that out of the way, your new piece is going to come in, and it's going to have a 45 neck attachment, like you see here, and then this will go down into the oil separator can right there. And the other side will have a hose coming off. Now, I've already routed it underneath those wires with the special heat protectant tape, and then run it this way so it keeps it off of the hot stuff, so it doesn't ruin your hose. And then this one here, and so that I can fit the engine cover back on, I'm going to route underneath this air intake ductwork and get it attach right in here. And the new piece is real nice because once you line it up, it should clip right in. Boom, now it's on. And these are nice to get off too, much easier than the factory ones because it has a little green thing here that says push to get off. So now that's attached. I'm gonna take a quick pause and I'm gonna screw this can into the top and tighten down the battery and show you guys what that looks like. And then from there, that will close out the video. So I will be right back. All right, I am back and I was totally wrong. You cannot sink this bracket underneath the battery. You absolutely need, well, one, don't do that. I'll get that screw in just a second. Fortunately, it fell to the ground. But you're given 2 of these clips in the hardware. Once you pull this cable, has a clip in here that looks like this. You'll pull that out, be kind of gentle with it. And then this bracket, you can seat it in there. So you seat one, I put a bolt in that you saw just fell, and then I used it as a guide to drill a hole on the edge of the battery box to line up a space for the next clip. So once you get that hole drilled, you can then, put my finger in front of the camera. You can then take one of these clips and put it with the bevel down, and you just slide it right over the box, and then it holds and acts and will hold the bracket. So let me go get that screw and then I'll put the bracket on. All right, and we are back. I found the screw, tightened it on to the battery box, got the two 10 millimeters, tightened them down there, goes up the bracket, and then these Phillips head attachments to the head. Now once this is on, when you go to change it, all you have to do is loosen this. Obviously just takes a short second here. Comes off and then you empty it. Obviously I haven't run mine yet, so it's clean as a whistle. And then you put it back on when you're done. And then I'm not going to show you putting the engine cover back on because I'm going to spend some time cleaning it, and I'll rather upload this video for you guys to see in case there's any, midnight DIYers out there really wanting to put their oil separators on. So again, this closes it out. I want to make sure, just follow up here, the routing of the hoses. I recommend running it underneath here because it's an extra long cable. And then for the other one that runs to the PCV valve area back here in the back, that you run it underneath those hoses and bring it to the front to avoid any hot metal surfaces. And it plugs right in. And then always do a quick test and make sure you didn't get like a false sounding connection and stuff like that too. Just to make sure it's on there. Extend the life of your vehicle. All right, well, this is how you put on an oil separator on a 2016 F-150 XLT. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the likes down below and subscribe to my awesome channel that occasionally has guest visitors like my daughter or my Nana. But yeah, we will, this concludes this video, and hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you next time.